Hi, Craig. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hi, yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you. I'm Kiana. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I'm
too.
Katrina. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
That's Katrina.
Katrina.
Hi.
I just wanted to connect you with Katrina. I'll leave you guys to it and I'll be back in 15
All
minutes.
right, thank
Thanks,
you.
Kiana.
Enjoy.
See ya.
Hi, Katrina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Craig? Are you going okay?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, even more happier now
Oh,
that I meet you.
oh, bless you. Hey, whereabouts are you from in the UK?
So I'm in Wales, Swansea.
Oh, I've been to Wales. I haven't. Have I been to Swansea? No, I don't think I have. I've been to Aberystwyth and I've been to around Snowdonia somewhere. I love it. I was
Yeah.
just talking about it last night. It's so beautiful. And I love your
Oh,
accent.
oh, thank you. A proper Southern Welsh accent.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So, Katrina, I have to ask you, what's it like?
Yes,
What's it like working on Wentworth? I bet it's amazing.
it is. It is kind of extraordinary, actually, when you think about it. When I think about it, it's difficult. Like it's pretty Sorry, I'm just switching my. There we go. Now I can see you properly. Um, it's hard going. You know, like when it's very unglamorous, which is good because that's how it's got to be. But it's kind of extraordinary. It's gonna. I'm never gonna forget it. I know that much. You know, I love the crew and the cast, and everyone just gelled and worked really hard, and that's what I love. I love
Yeah,
being able to, especially on television. It's not actually very common to have something that you can really get your teeth into week after week for 8 years. It's ridiculous. So
yeah. And
yeah,
those eight
I'm
years
very
have
lucky.
flown as well. They've gone so
Oh,
quick.
I know, haven't they? It's crazy.
I can
Yeah,
still
it's
remember when I can still remember watching season one, and I can remember when me and my mum really fell in love with Boomer, and I think it was in season one when she was doing a little speech, and Liz got
oh,
boozed up.
that's right. That was that the puppies and jelly? Was that
That's the
was
one,
that
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And Liz got, yes, that's right. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, bless.
That was when
Yeah.
we like really fell in love with you. And I remember when season two was coming out
Oh.
and it was announced that Boomer was going to be a much more permanent main character. And we were like, woohoo!
Yeah, I know. I was, yeah, I was so lucky, so lucky. Um, yeah, God, you're just making me remember all these things that feel like yesterday, but at the same time feel like a lifetime ago because
There's
you know,
so
we've
much.
had a pandemic and oh man. How are you going with the pandemic and everything?
Yeah, not too bad. We've been in lockdown since December the 18th. But I'll be honest with
Oh
you,
my
we're not.
gosh.
I'm finding it okay because it's winter. The weather is rubbish, so I don't mind
Yeah,
staying in. I think
yes,
last year when it was
yes,
summertime, it was a bit more difficult then. But
yes,
got
yes.
to keep going. Got to keep going.
Yeah, yeah. Good on you. Yeah, you do. You do. We have to. We're nearly there, I
Nearly
think.
there. Nearly there.
Yeah.
What's it like over there with you? How are you finding it all?
um, Same as you in a way. Uh, Fine. Like we're so lucky. We've managed to eradicate it 3 times over here. So it's weird because our government went really hard, really fast. So lockdown was you basically couldn't leave your house at all. There was nothing, nowhere to go, nothing to do. You couldn't move beyond a certain point of 5 kilometres outside your, you know, suburb or and you could only meet with one person, I think, outside for I don't know. It was ridiculous. It was full on, not ridiculous. It was good. Is what we needed to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but now we seem to be doing okay. But you sort of every time you think you're doing okay, it's like, you know, what's going to
Yes.
happen
Yeah.
now? You
Yeah.
know what it's like.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but and I don't know. You know, our vaccine rollout is not. as nearly as organised or prevalent as anyone else's. We apparently, I was saying to someone else that we received 1 pallet of vaccines yesterday.
Oh, wow.
One for 26 million people.
Oh my God.
I know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm like you. I don't mind lockdown. I don't mind it at all. Like I'm such a homebody anyway. So
yeah,
it's like, another day at home. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm really glad because I know you were in the middle of filming season 8 and you guys had to stop filming for a little bit. So I think we were all really worried that we may have had to have waited ages to find out what happened.
Oh, I know. No, it was 3 months, and we were worried too. We thought, what's going to happen? But they were pretty amazing. Like, we all locked down for 3 months, the whole of Australia did, and then things started to creep back once things sort of got under control a bit, and we were able to go back. But then we had a massive outbreak in Melbourne, but we still continued because we had all these protocols in place, and there was testing every week, and probably should have been every day really, but yeah, we managed and we did it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's like because I haven't seen the last bits yet, but we did it.
Good. I mean, I'm really excited to see it. I'm also nervous and saddened because it's going to be the final chapter.
I know. It's
but I tell you what, Katrina, I am secretly hoping that in a couple of years it comes back.
Well, you never know, and that's the thing. You never know, or who knows? I never believe anything is truly done. Maybe it is. Who knows? It's who knows? Do you watch it with your mum? Do you?
Yes, I watch it with my mum. I watch it with my partner. If any of my friends have never heard of it, I make sure they sit down and watch it. So I probably binge watched like seasons 1 to 7 about 20 times over the last 8 years.
Oh my god! Wow! You've seen it more than I have. That's awesome. Actually, that'd be interesting. Are you finding new things in it each time you see it?
Do you know I am? Me and my partner, we're rewatching it now while we wait for the final chapter. And we're currently on season 3. But in season 2, there was like a few little bits that I noticed when Bea was planning her big escape throughout season 2. And there was just like little moments when she looks at her wrists and puts her finger there. And I'm thinking to myself, was that the moment when she realized the only way I'm going to get out to get Braden is by slashing my wrists and getting out of prison that way? And there's just little things.
Yeah. Nice. Maybe I should go back and watch it all. That's so cool.
It's such a dark and violent TV show, but it's actually just brilliant. Yeah,
I agree. There's something special. It's like it's incredibly melodramatic, but the performances and are temperate with a realism that kind of makes it quite engrossing, isn't it? Like, I've been thinking about it a lot. It is addictive. When I watch it, when I get sent forward episodes, I'm in there and I'm in the thing and I just can't stop. I can't look away because I get to see everyone else's stuff and it's so intriguing. So I get it. I totally get it.
Well, I mean, I suppose there's parts that you don't know what happens, like obviously with the officers. So because you're on the inside of the bars, and obviously you're seeing what the officers are getting up to on the other side of the bars.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, I get the script, so I know what happens, but I don't know how they're going to do it. And that's the amazing bit where I go, oh, right, okay, wow, that's what they did. And I love watching people play their characters. It's so cool. So cool.
Definitely. So I'm gonna cast your mind back to season 5, Katrina. There was a certain scene with Juicy Lucy, and she lost her tongue. What was it like filming that scene when she ran out into the yard and she was spewing blood everywhere? I heard Robbie had a bit of a wobble.
I was going to tell you that. Yeah, it was hilarious for that reason. We had to do the take a few times, and each time Robbie would be like, he couldn't do it. And all he had to do was like get on his radio or something. That's all he had to do, but he was like, he couldn't do it. Bless him, he's so sensitive. He's so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was pretty gross. It was pretty gross. The worst thing was seeing in the makeup room, when we're starting the day, you know, is seeing the tongue in a little box sitting on the counter for like a month beforehand, just going, oh God, oh God.
No.
Like, yeah, that was pretty foul. They're amazing, that makeup team.
There was some crazy scenes in season 5 because you had the tongue scene, you had the massive fight scene with Ferguson, who just took up like 6 prisoners, and then there was also the scene when you all decided to hang her. That was just amazing. And crazy.
Yeah, that was full on. I remember that took 2 days to shoot, 2 full days, and it was really hot. Yeah, and it was full on. I remember there was a lot of it took a lot of concentration because it was all it was so intense and you know, real safety concerns. And I think, you know, we had a lot of extras around in that scene as well, and you never know, things like that can be quite triggering for people as well. And so it was kind of unforgettable that those 2 days. And good old Pam was just trooper. She's always a trooper.
She is something else, isn't she? I think all of us can agree. She is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's extraordinary. She eats that role. Or she eats every role she does. She's exquisite. She's such a good woman too, and she's just so lovely.
I think sometimes when you're filling in boots from the original Joan Ferguson, they're big boots to fill. But Pam really has made it her own, hasn't she? And I love the original, don't get me wrong, but Pam, wow.
I know. Yep, I agree. There's a bit of everything in that Ferguson, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, she's malevolent, she's conniving, she's manipulated, but she's also like a little girl who's been hurt. She's everything. So good.
As long as she leaves you alone in these final 10 episodes, because I really want a happy ending for Boomer.
We'll see.
And Luke Kelly, stay away from Luke Kelly, Boomer.
Oh, I know. I've made that mistake a few times, haven't I? And the sad thing is, Kate Box, who plays Luke Kelly, is one of my favouriteest people. She's so adorable. I love her, and I love working with her. She's amazing.
Again, she's quite a fantastic one as well, because when you watch Luke Kelly on screen, you can't tell when she's being serious or when she's planning something dangerous, unless she's having a scene with Reb. But apart from that, you never know where she's going, do you?
Exactly, and that's the genius of Kate. Yeah, you just don't know. But then at the same time, for me, when I watch her, I can see that it costs the character something to be that strategic, and so it makes me kind of care for her as well. It's weird.
It is. I get that. Anyway. I get that, because when you see her vulnerable side, you kind of want to give her a mad hug.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Even though she's crazy.
I know. She's nuts, but maybe she has to be. She's surviving, you know. Yeah.
So do you still to survive. Oh, I know. Do you still keep in touch with like Nicole and Danielle?
Nick and Dan, I haven't spoken to in quite a while. Only because you get so sucked in. Like I've been working so much, and there's no hours in the day. But I tell you, and the only reason I speak to anyone, because I am hopeless at contacting people. Like I said, you know, I said I'm a homebody. I really am. I just get caught up in my own little world, and people yell at me because I'm you know, I should be more social, and I should probably call people more often. And Celia keeps me in line like that. Like, she would just ring and ring and ring until I pick up the phone. And I'm like, oh, I'm busy, Seals. And she's like, no, we're going to. And so anyway, we end up on the phone for like 2 hours. And I love it. I totally love it. So she's really good. I speak to her quite a bit, and Ross and Tammy, and there's also Jackie Brennan and all sorts of people. Yeah. It's gonna. We all, when we see each other, it's like we never left. So
but, totally get you.
Yeah, but both Nicole's had a child. She's got a 3-year-old, I think, now, and Dan's got a couple of kids as well. So, you know, we all just get swept up and busy, and just life, pandemic.
Well, it's been absolutely amazing chatting with you, Katrina. You've made me so happy in this lockdown.
I'm so happy. Can you tell me a bit about you, though? So tell me about you. What do you do? What's? Tell me something. Anything.
So I work in a call center, but on Valentine's Day I got engaged to my partner Peter.
Congratulations!
Hello, congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That is incredible.
No wonder why he's all smiley. He's been smiling this whole time. He's smiling about life right now.
I know. That's so beautiful. Is Peter there?
He's in the other room at the moment, so I wasn't sure if he was allowed in.
Give him
Tell
my
him we
love.
said hello.
I'll tell him you said hello.
And give him my love and say congratulations, and may this pandemic piss off soon so we can all have weddings.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Have a nice big wedding, because that's awesome.
Well, you're all invited.
Thanks so much.
The whole of Wentworth, you're all invited.
That sounds like a party to me.
And it sounds like a promise to me. I'll be there.
Thanks, Craig. It's been great meeting you.
Thank you all.
Cool.
Take care, guys.
You too. See ya.
Bye.